Thank you. You still need to sign, guys? Done? How about Arav?
Ma'am, this attendance sheet just pass on to Jyoti because online student attendance I have taken already.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I think he'll be coming right now, Pradeep. So
yeah, she's standing outside only.
Oh, okay. So I'll just give a quick intro. We haven't met before. And so I just want to hear your name, your school, and we'll just discuss that how we'll go ahead with the presentation. And so what's your good name? Rhythm. Okay, may I know your school? If you just tell me your school. Balvati. This one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. DAV Khargar. Okay.
I am like that YouTube channel.
Yeah. This one. Okay, so okay, guys, Arav, Arushi, Yaksh, Samruddhi, Akshita, Arushi, and Tanush, Ayan, Rishikesh, and Madhav. Okay, so I'll just give a quick intro. I am Deepshikha, and I would also love to know your school. Maybe you can just let me know in chat, and I'll read up. Okay, and we'll just discuss. And as far as my experience is concerned, I have 20 years of experience. And earlier I was in Dubai. Before that, I was in US. And before that, yes, I taught in India. I'm not taught in India, so I've taught in India also. So that's my brief experience. And yeah, so with reference to SAT, I just want to understand you've already written SAT before, or you're writing for the first time. It was the first time. So you all are writing for the first time, everyone? Yaksh, Ayan, Samruddhi. I'm just asking for, you know, you have an idea if you've already written, and maybe you can be, you know, add things over there. That's the only reason of asking. Okay, and with reference to SAT, first thing I just want to understand, you know that you have two sections. Which are the two sections? Okay, so I'm sure you have done this, all these chapters, I mean, subject verb agreement and your topics in school, right? We have done it in school, but what is our main idea? What's our main focus is? We will be focusing on the strategies. Okay, I am not saying that I won't help you out with the grammar. In case if you're not clear with a certain topic, I will be taking up, right? I'll be taking up, I'll give you the summary and everything. But if you think that you need much more details in that particular topic, because it happens, sometimes we may not be clear with that topic, you know. So it's absolutely okay. You can let me know, okay, if you're looking for any more details. However, my focus would be about for strategies and how you have to appear for that answer question in the exam. Am I clear with that? Okay, so we are starting with subject verb agreement today, and that's our first topic. But you can have some water. The oxygen level goes down, so it's not. You don't have water. You want to go have? Okay. Okay. So okay. So before we start subject verb agreement, I just want you to spend 3 minutes. Okay, and if you could just write 6 lines, okay, about how about your day, and this will just give me an idea that you know where I need to work with you, you know, because everyone has a different style of writing. So I just want to understand that so that I can accordingly work with you, because obviously it will be an individual, you know, you can't have same pattern for everything. How you spent your day, anything. I just want 5-6 lines. I don't have to spend more than 3-4 minutes. That's just to give you. Yes, please.
Should we write on chat or in notebook?
And so you put it on chat, please. Just take a picture and put it on chat. And nothing to judge. It's just to get me an idea. Okay, what strategy do I need to apply with for your SAT? And one more thing, just to let you know, you put up on chat and you guys write it. Okay, while I'm giving you work, I'll see. Okay, I'm not immediately checking everything. So I'll just see, just want to read to get an idea. Okay, that's all. Okay, so you can put up your work and I'll do that during the class. Can we start, guys? Yaksh, Arav, Arushi, can you start with the topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll start with the topic and this, I will read it once I give you an exercise to practice. Okay, during the time I'll read it. Okay, okay, so our first topic is subject verb ability. And any idea, what do you know about subject, verb? What is a verb? What's a subject? Anything? You guys need to share. Come on. What's a subject? Verb. That's okay. What's a verb? Verb is an action. Verb is an action. Okay, you mean action verbs. Okay. Verb is an action. That's what. What's the name? Revati. That's what Revati says. Verb is an action. That's her description. Anyone else? What's the subject? What's the verb? Subject of the action. Subject is the person who does it. Doer. Okay. Subject is the doer. So that's what Krishna says. That subject is the doer, the person who does it. Okay, that's her description. Anyone else? Anyone? Come on, what's verb? You know verbs. Give me some example of verbs. Easy ones. Yaksh, Arav, Tanush, Arushi, anyone?
Ma'am, running, walking.
Ma'am, dancing, reading.
Okay. Reading, dancing. So you mean kind of a thing which is happening. That's a verb. That's what you're saying. And what's subject? What's the subject? It's okay. It's okay to guess. Come on. Think. What's the subject?
Ma'am, a subject is an object, a thing, or a person who does the action.
Okay, that's what she said. But I also want to hear an example. If you can tell me a sentence and you can tell me that what's the subject over here, which is the subject, which is the verb over here. Come on, frame a sentence. Anyone?
Rohit was walking in the park.
Rohit was walking in the park. Okay. What's the subject over here?
Rohit. And the verb is walking.
And the verb is walking. Makes sense. Yeah, what she's saying makes sense. Everyone is clear with this, what she said? Easy? Okay, that was a very easy example and very good example which you gave. Okay, so over here, when we talk about an agreement, what is an agreement? Like what agreement are we talking about? Like what's the subject verb agreement? What are we trying to do? Think, come on, tense of the subject in the verb should match. Okay, she makes sense over here. Vibhuti. Krishna. Krishna makes sense over here, and Krishna is saying that somewhere your tense should match. Maybe I think what she means is plural goes with plural, singular goes with singular. I think that's what she means. Do you agree, Yaksh? What do you think? Tanush? Yes? Yaksh, give me an example of singular goes with singular and plural goes with plural. What's that?
He is walking and they are dancing.
Walking, they are dancing, makes sense. Because why did he, what did he try to do? Over here, he is walking, he is, what's he is? Singular, wow. And what is they are? Plural. You understood? He is, they are, easy, subject verb agreement, okay. How to say other than? Ayan, give me one example. Madhav.
Ma'am, one example is he plays for singular and they are playing for plural.
Okay, basics are clear. Everyone is clear with the basics. Are you clear with the basics? Sure. Okay. And okay, so this was what is this? That subject and verb agree number. What do you mean by number? What's number? Please. Can you
Singular and plural.
singular and plural? So don't get confused if someone is saying that. Okay, that means singular, singular, plural, plural. That's known as numbers. Okay, if you can confirm, Ayan, can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, so the example, you can see some apples is different from oranges. Just give me the logic why I used are and I didn't use is. Exactly, because it's S. So I'm doing 5 minutes basics and then I'm turning to the important one, strategies. Okay, and you already know this. Apple is the plural subject. Okay, so when you talk about your exam, SAT exam, so usually you would find first 3 questions. It's usually nothing fixed, but looking at the past papers, I'm telling you. Okay, usually you would find that over here they will ask you to identify correct subject verb agreement errors. Okay, so that is what you need to do, and you also need to identify if the plural noun is properly or is not properly prepared with your singular. So that would be your job to do, and we'll be doing some exercise also after the discussion. I think this much is clear, everyone. Okay. Strategy. The first strategy. What do we need to do? What do you mean by get rid of extra words? What do you mean by that? Exactly. So basically what happens is whenever I need to identify subject verbs, so there will be a long sentence in your exam. Okay. You may have a passage kind of thing. Obviously you will have, okay, you will have passage. So what you can do is to bring subject and verb together. Okay. You can strike out the words which are not required. So that would be the first strategy which you need to follow, that is striking out. Okay, the wrong words, that's a noun. And this you need to remember that the noun closest to the verb is not necessarily the subject. What is a noun? Come on, get into the basics. What is a noun? Everyone. Yes, who said it? Yeah. So, so what they usually what children does is they always say that a noun closes to verbs usually, but that's not necessary, especially in your SAT exam. You won't have easy questions. Okay, that's the second thing. And you can also see that it might be difficult. It's just a description that it might be difficult because you have to identify an error in an exam. So you need to be careful that you have to eliminate any extra phrases. So first strategy, elimination. Okay, so what we need to do is, I'm not making you write much, but I'm just asking you to write the simple strategies, so that whenever you go for your exam, just go through this and finish. You can always appear. And practice will do in the class. If you can just write the name of the topic, first class, subject verb agreement. Samruddhi, Madhav, everyone, please take out your notebook.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Akshita. Everyone has one notebook? So you can just write down eliminating first strategy. Strategy 1, eliminating the extra words. Eliminating any extra words. Or it can be a phrase or phrase. Eliminating any extra word or phrase. So automatically, if you eliminate this thing, so you can identify the error. Is it a plural, singular, matching, not matching, anything, right? So you can always identify things, easy ones. Can I proceed? Everyone, don't have to write everything, just one line, that's all. Samruddhi, Akshita, Rishikesh, and everyone, can I proceed?
Yes,
Akshita,
ma'am.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you can see over here, can someone read the incorrect example? Anyone? Online, offline, anyone?
Istanbul, the most populous of all European cities, were founded in the first millennium BCE.
And now when we talk about, okay, so just see the explanation. We say cities, okay, and it's close to the verb, but it's definitely not a subjective verb. Usually, I mean, in lower grades, in grade 5, grade 6, that's what we do. We always give the children, such a sentence which has subject and verb together. So that's why I'm saying it, that in SAT, you will not find it. Okay, that's why I'm bringing this as focus. That while cities is close to the verb, it is not the subject of the verb. So basically, you have to get rid of the distracting phrase. Which is a distracting phrase over here?
The most populous.
Exactly. Are we clear with the elimination? Arushi, Samruddhi, what did we eliminate just now?
Cities.
I'm sorry?
The phrase containing cities.
The phrase containing cities, perfect. So Istanbul, if we say Istanbul words, obviously it's wrong. So you can identify the error in your exam that cannot be words, obviously it's supposed to be was. Yeah. If you don't do it, it's very difficult to identify the error because you won't be able to know where it is. Because you don't know what to correct, right? They will not tell you. Subject and verb. Okay. Is everyone clear? You need to give me a heads up because I can see offline, but online you need to tell me you're clear and I can proceed further. Rishikesh, everyone. Can I do that, Samruddhi?
Yes.
Thank you. Strategy 2. Flip the inverted sentence. What does it mean? What does this mean? Anyone? Flip inverted sentences first. Yes. Why do we do that?
Identify the
Error. See, what happens is, if you look at the past papers, you will find that sometimes the way they write the sentence, verb comes before subject. Okay, they said that it's very hard to spot the error. Very hard because you don't know what's happening. So elimination is one strategy that you eliminate. The second is sometimes if this happens, so you have to flip. Try flipping the sentence, the subject comes right before the verb. Then you will be able to spot the error. So that's would be your next strategy. I'll show you the examples. You can just write down strategy 2. So flip inverted sentences, flip inverted sentence you can put down. You can write in the bracket subject, so that subject comes right before the verb. And it's easy to flip. Okay, I'll tell you how to do that. so that the subject comes right before the verb. Ayan, Madhav, are you clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Can I see? Anyone? Yeah. So you can see over here, Madhav, can you read the incorrect sentence over here?
Yes, ma'am. Separating the roads were a concrete medium.
Okay. Ayan, correct one?
Separating the roads was a concrete medium.
Okay. What did we do over here? We didn't change anything. What did we do? Come on, look at the explanation. Read yourself before I explain.
Yes, the incorrect sentence. Were and median is the subject.
Okay.
But the roads is the correct way. Median
Exactly. So what she said is that you may get confused. Okay, so you are not identify if you don't identify over here that where you want correction. That is, if I don't flip the subject and verb, then I don't know if I'm supposed to write were and was. You may find this very evident. We are supposed to change. Okay, this may you might be considering this thing, but I'm sorry, but when you get the phrases in your exam, it won't be that easy. Okay, so you might get confused, but to avoid confusion, we are flipping. Okay, take 2 more minutes to just understand this well, because this will be used a lot. Tell me if you have any doubt. Do you have any doubt? Sure. You understood the logic what she said? Did you all, Rishikesh, were you able to hear Krishna? What she explained?
No, ma'am.
So she gave a beautiful logic over here. You may have to come here.
In the incorrect sentence, roads, roads is taken as the subject. That's why it is incorrect. Actually, the subject is median, and median is singular. That's why there should be was.
Yes.
Roads
Yes.
is
Ask them
not,
if they're clear.
are you all clear?
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, so this was the logic which she said. Of course, this is just an example. So you'll be practicing, you'll get the hang of it, that what exactly I'm trying to say. Okay, strategy 3. Third strategy. What's the third strategy? You can explain in your own words. What do you want me to do? You want me to read it? Yeah. Okay, collective nouns are singular. Yeah, give me an example. I mean, what am I trying to say through it? I'm just asking an example before I show you an example. Okay, so basically what they're trying to say is that you may miss an error, finding an error, because usually you would find they are being, obviously the collective is being paired with a plural verb. Okay, so this is what they're trying to say, but they say that not necessarily that they have to be paired with a plural, so they may have to be paired with a singular. That is what they're trying to say. Okay, but you have to just remember that the family, group, bunch, they are all singular. Usually we say, it's just a common error in English, that we say that the family, so then we usually pair with, I won't say everyone, but sometimes we pair it with plural. So we are not supposed to pair it with plural. That is what you see. So you can just see an example to understand it better. So you can see this, Arika's family. Can anyone read it loud? Rishikesh, can you read it loud?
Yes, ma'am. Erika's family own and operate a pet store.
Okay. And the correct one, Madhav?
Yes, ma'am. Erica's family owns and operates a pet store.
Okay, why did we use owns and why we didn't use own? What's the logic? Because family?
This family is the collective noun.
Collective noun. Okay, because lot many times you would find this error, okay, that people do write own, thinking it's family. Okay, so that's not important. Okay, so this is what you need to see over here, that even though it refers to more than one person, obviously family means more than one person, but still family is singular. Clear? Does it make sense? Everyone, Arushi, are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, owns and operates, so then accordingly must be singular. And we know it, na? He, you know this, na? He does, she does, and they do. You, this basic, huh? Everyone knows about this? Okay. So you can just put on this. Just put on this strategy. Don't forget this, that you have to pair it with a singular collective nouns. Just be careful with collective nouns in your exam. Is everyone clear? Are you clear with everything? Very quiet. Okay, then I just discuss this. Okay. Okay, just for practice, my mistake marked it. Will you read it?
Little pizza made with sand and ground. So tomatoes are considered more traditional than one made with any other type of.
Okay, why did we use is? Clear? Lot many times we say tomatoes. Okay, because it's tomatoes, that's why I'm using R. No, you're not supposed to consider tomatoes, right? Because we're not talking about tomatoes over here. What are we talking about? Ayan, what are we talking about?
The pizza then.
That's why we're using is. Okay. This is today. Maybe we finish. Okay. Let's just come to the textbook. You can open your UT textbook. Just be honest with me, Samruddhi, Arushi, everyone. It's a question for online students. Have you understood everything, or you want me to get back to repeat something? Have you understood the 3 strategies?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, it's for everyone. Questions for everyone. And this, Anush, Yaksh. Okay, so we can come to page number. Okay, can you come to this second page number 82, 81 or 82, whatever in your textbook? For me, it's. Yeah, if you can just come to page number 82. And you can just go through the second, when correlative conjunctions, can you all see that? When correlative.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you can just read this part because I haven't covered that part over there. That correlative conjunctions join sentences with two singular subjects. So you also need to ensure that the verb used must also be singular. Okay, so do not get confused. What are these correlative conjunctions? Can anybody guess?
They are using pairs.
Yes, like for example, neither, nor, or, joining. So that's known as what she said, that's known as correlated. So you can see this, the first sentence. Madhav, can you read the first sentence, please?
Apples is different from orange.
No, we are reading the second part. We've already covered the first part in our.
Apples, which one?
I mean, we are talking about the correlative conjunctions. You can see the second part of
Okay.
it. Okay, and if you could just read the example.
Either Crystal or Julia wants to come with us to the festival.
Okay, that's one. Second.
Either she or her mother likes chocolate.
Okay.
Neither he nor his sister was there.
Okay. So in short, if you are joining, if there are two singular subjects, okay, so you are having a singular verb. Same logic, but I was just giving you examples so that maybe it becomes neither nor, we have not covered something like that. That's why I just gave you an example. The neither nor, even if it's let's say, just ensure the singular goes with singular, plural goes with plural. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. Okay. And if you can just come to, this is not something I've covered. Come to page number 83. If you can see the first part, look out for compound subjects. That is, they're talking about if they are connected by and. So what do they do? When two or more singular subjects are connected by and, so what do we use? Yes, good. So they are, Harry and Raima are studying together. So they have taken a plural form of the verb. Tanush, why did they take a plural form of the verb? What's the logic? Because you're using what?
Plural form.
No, Tanush. What I'm asking is, like, for example, if I'm saying Vibhuti, Revati, and Krishna, rhythm. Revati, Krishna, and rhythm. So what will I use? Is or are?
R.
Why did I use are?
Because there's multiple subjects.
Okay, because either you may say it like this, or just to identify in your exams, just to remember things, you know, a strategy. If you find and, so just remember you are having, obviously you're having plural. Okay, that's a way to remember. Otherwise, it's good if you can identify. Otherwise, also don't need to learn stuff. Okay, but if I say neither her nor him, then singular or plural? Singular. Neither her nor him. So then I'm saying singular. If I'm using and, I'm bringing two of them together, so I'm making it plural. Clear, everyone? Arushi, Arav, everyone clear, Mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. If you can see this also, the second one, that is when two nouns and pronouns joined by expressions like, okay, when two nouns, okay. When two nouns or pronouns are joined by expressions like, which are the expressions they're using? With, as well as, along with, and besides. Then what are we supposed to do? Anything. It's okay, even if these words are there. It's just you have to match up the singular with singular, plural with plural. Okay, that's the logic. Okay, but what you really need to remember is and neither nor thing. Okay, so if you can just put down in your notebook so that you remember. There's just one thing you need to read before your exam, then go for your exam then. Point number 4. Two singular subjects joined by either, two singular subjects joined by either, neither, nor take a singular verb. If they are plural subjects and these are things used, then what verb are we supposed to take? Plural verb. Plural, yeah. And the fifth one, I guess, if what is that? Okay, when two singular subjects are joined by and, when two, Tanush, have you written? When two singular subjects are joined by and, which form of the verb they take up? Plural form of the verb. They take up the plural form of the verb. I don't think beyond this you need to remember anything. We have covered neither nor and the other strategies. Yes, we've covered all these things. Okay. Okay, give me the logic. No smoking or drinking is allowed. Smoking and drinking are two things, right? Why am I using is? Why not are? Exactly. Because they are being separated by or. Okay, I didn't say and. Are we clear, Madhav? What did I say? Can you tell me the sentence? What did I say? What logic did I give?
Can you repeat?
What did which sentence did I read just now? Can you just tell me? No smoking?
No smoking and drinking is allowed.
No, I didn't say and. I said no smoking or drinking is allowed. So why did I use is? Why not are? Madhav?
Because or is dividing.
Yes, that's the logic. That is the or. Yes, that is one of the logics which you can say it, but not the only logic. Okay. So okay. And each is what? Is it singular or plural? Singular. It's pretty easy, all these things. And we have already covered collective nouns. So if you tell me Towson City is what? Towson City is what? Is it a collective noun? Yes. Do we use singular with collective noun or plural? Singular. Yes. So singular we are using, collective noun I mean, we are using singular. So that is what we discussed. And you can just see the examples, page number 84. Just go through these examples. You can see over here. Can you all see this second one, the principal and secretary? Can you all see that? The principals and secretary of the school is presiding over the function. Is presiding over the function. Why am I using is? Why not are? Come on, give me the logic.
Because they are the same person.
The same people. It should be R. Yes, what she said it. Sorry. Okay.
Ma'am, both of them are the same person.
Yes. Who said it? Madhav. Madhav, you are right with your logic because yes, you know the condition that they are the same person. However, Krishna is also correct in her logic. It should be R if they are the different people. Okay, considering if they are the different person, so then we would have used R. But right now we'll go with Madhav. Yes, please.
Why does the subjects get said?
They could have, but just to confuse you, because you may have a question like this. So, but you will have a condition over there. So don't worry about this. This is same. You can see the next one also. Measles has broken out in our town. Yes, please.
The second one, my coach and advisor is watching me. Watching the same me. So advisor would be like a different advisor.
Yes. Then we would have used R.
How are we supposed to come with this?
That's what we did. It will be mentioned. It's something like this is there. But I have not, very honest, I've not come across such a question in exams right till now. Maybe I missed something. I'm not saying it. But what I went through, I couldn't see. It's just an example, so I'm covering it. Okay, why when it is measles? Okay, measles. I've used S, right? Why I'm not using R and why am I using is? What's the logic? Exactly. So because even if something like this, you find that a disease or something like that, so don't go with your common logic that it's S, so I'm using R. Okay, so just go with the normal thing that it's something which is being a disease, it's one disease and speak. Yeah. Okay, see your other examples also. A pair is treated as singular and takes a singular verb. A pair of shoes. Why don't I say a pair of shoes are lying there? Why do I say a pair of shoes is lying there? Are we clear, Samruddhi? Pair is singular. Okay, please write down because these are common errors. That's why I'm making you, because I've seen a lot of children doing this. Not in SAT, otherwise. A pair is treated as singular. A pair is treated as singular. I think this one is easy, much more, little less, much of his wealth has been wasted and all. This is, I think it's common, it's normal logic. Much is obviously, it's singular. Do it make sense? Tanish, is it okay? Akshita, till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we just see the indefinite pronouns? So you can see a great deal of, what is indefinite? What's indefinite? Uncountable, right? So if I have to give an example, give me two examples, anyone. Rishikesh, give me one example of uncountable.
1 kilo rice. 1 or 2 kilo.
I'm sorry, I missed it. What did you say?
Ma'am, you can repeat?
I'm saying that, can you give me an example over here?
For what?
Uncountable something, like for example, rice.
Most of the students have completed their work.
Yes. Who said it?
Madhav.
Madhav, yes. Rishikesh, did you understand what he said? I mean, what Madhav is trying to explain?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Madhav, can you just reiterate again, please?
Most of the students have completed their work.
So, Rishikesh, what he's trying to say over here is, if I say that 12 of my students, okay, have done this. So I'm very clear about it in my sentence that 12 have done this. Okay, but if 20 or 25 are sitting and I'm saying most of them have done it, so I don't know it, right? So that is what he's trying to explain you, that most of.
Yes,
Okay, and this is what the logic he has seen. So if you can see over here, they take a singular verb. So whenever you have something like uncountable, so take a singular verb to it. Okay. Can you just put down this thing also, because there are some common errors? Much more, with much more, use singular. Easy words. With much more, use singular. I'm sorry. Any, many, most, same thing. Singular verb is used. Okay. Why do I use some guess? We just now discussed, right? Rishikesh, we just now discussed. Madhav said it that, you know, some, what did he say? Some or what did he say?
Most.
Most students don't have their own.
Yes, Rishikesh, he said it about most. And we just now said it that whenever there is most, so you use the singular, right? However, if there are, there's an example like this, some guests have already left. So why am I using have? Why not has? You just said it some. Why have?
It's not certain of this.
They're not certain, yes. But just now we discussed something else, right?
It's talking about guests.
It's like what he's adding something, it's like kind of a number. So if you remember the strategy 1, so it's numbers. I think if it depends on the numbers, if it goes the singular or if it goes the plural. Okay, so they're saying that it guessed because they were being invited. So that kind of a thing, if that thing comes in, then in that case, you were supposed to have your plural. Okay, however, that will not be the case otherwise. So this is just an exception. So take this as an exception, don't take it as. It's like you can find this also, the other example, only 25% of the measurements are reliable. So you can see R over here. And then see the uncountable nouns. Singular verb, the research goes smoothly, water flows through the streets. Same example, same logic. Okay, nothing different. And you can also see majority. So whenever there's a majority, what are we using? Arab, what are we using when there's a majority?
Yes, ma'am.
When there's a majority, what am I using?
Singular.
Okay, but it may change, huh? It's nothing fixed. That's why I'm not making you right. It depends. It depends. Some days, sometimes, I mean, it depends upon the sentence that you may have to use singular. You may have to use plural. Huh? So be careful with this. Don't write this as a strategy. Just read it as an example because it's not fixed. Okay. Any doubt till here? Anyone? Oops, it's a lot. Next also. Finish this. Okay, they are saying on the next page, number 86. When there is the, whatever they're using, singular or plural? Akshita?
Singular.
Singular. And when there is I can't see others. How do you see others? Now it's okay. And then whenever it's the singular and is plural. This I think you can manage simple. Singular verbs, we just discussed about the collective unit. Collective noun, we just discussed it. Remember, Yaksh, what did we discuss about collective?
Collective noun is singular.
Yeah, we have already discussed this. And subjects that come after the verb. So you can see over here, flip the subject, we have covered this. We discussed this strategy, remember? Flip the subject now. This we have done. And you can also see the last one, propositional phrases do not make a subject singular or plural. You can read the example if you want. Book with next page, page number 87. The book with 5 chapters. With 5 chapters. You can see what we are supposed to use. Well written, they're saying are oblique is. So this will be in your exam, and I will be doing this exercise also in the class, that how you have to identify which is correct. Okay, this I'll do it now. And correct the verb and then example. Okay, so this is your explanation for subject verb agreement. Okay, now what I've done is, obviously we are practicing the 10 questions which are given in UT book. However, I brought the worksheets also, only for the topic subject verb. And for your every class, your topic, and you'll be having a worksheet based on that. Okay. And how do you want it? I need to hear from you. Are you people who wants to do at home, or you people like to do it in the class and discuss the same? What do you want? How do you want it? It's up to you people. You want to do it in the class, the worksheets? Yes. How about you guys? People sitting online, Arushi, Goswami, yeah. How do you want it?
I'm in the class.
In the class you want it?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, in the class.
Okay, because I'm sure you must be having some other things also to do at home. So at home, you can just maybe revise it, or maybe one small thing, maybe you can do, not much, 10, 15 minutes spend. Okay, so you can do it accordingly. Okay, we can do it in the class. So I'll give you maybe 7 minutes, and you may just start doing the worksheet, which is there in the book first, 10 questions, and then we'll go ahead with my worksheet. Okay, you may start. Let me know once you guys are done.
Done, ma'am.
Ma'am, done.
I'll just wait for 2 more minutes. Let everyone do it, and then we shall discuss.
Done, ma'am.
Done. Everyone over here, she's still doing. Okay, last 30 seconds, guys. Okay, I don't want you to get influenced with each other's answers. Okay, so what you can do is here, put it on chat quickly, everyone.
All the answers?
No, for question number 1 first. Let's get confusing. Everyone for question number 1. You keep it ready. I'll just come to you guys. Quick one so that you guys don't read for each other. Arav, Arushi, Rishikesh. Is there anyone who hasn't marked B and you have a different opinion? So we have one who's confused with B and C. Anyone else? A. So we have 3 answers in the class. A, B, and C. And the majority is B. May I just understand the logic behind marking B? The subject is yes. Anyone with what was the confusion? Sorry. Singular. It's basically what she said. She made logic over here. That is the subject, and everything depends upon the subject. I'm just cross-checking it, but it makes sense what she's saying. It. Yes. Okay, there is a possibility that the answers are not correct behind. Okay, possibility not because it's not correct. What I mean is the typing error. So we'll not go only with the thing. This they may be. I'm not saying it. It's there. Typing error is possible. And second one, we already discussed this. What do you guys think? Which one is? Anyone with a different answer? Yaksh, Arushi, Akshita. Be honest, everyone. Everyone is okay. Yes. Third one, the sum of money one donates represents. Yes. Why represents?
Because the one is the subject.
Fourth one, you read the sentence, fourth one loudly.
What's the word for it?
Yes. Called ambusher.
Called ambusher, the shape of a skilled trumpet player's lips, dash for playing a wide range of notes with clear tone and without muscles.
So which first answer?
Allow.
C. Question number 5. I guess, Akshita, can you read it? Question number 5, I guess.
Yes, ma'am. I guess more practice is in order before I can skate with such balance. Each of the best skaters dash fallen down a lot while practicing too.
Yes. So what do you think is the answer?
Ma'am, the first word was already given in the question skaters. So I was thinking that the skaters have probably fallen down a lot while practicing.
You mean
The first one.
skaters. Okay. How many of you think A, online students? Online, anyone goes with A? What's the logic? Just because it is given, that's your logic? Akshita?
Ma'am, I thought that it is D skater best skater has probably fallen a lot while practicing too, but ma'am, I don't know if it's gonna be B or A.
I am just trying to, okay, Akshita, I do consider, I appreciate your opinion, but I was just thinking that we have discussed this rule. The strategy where we
Yeah.
discussed.
In
Yeah.
case of each, we should use singular.
Yeah, so that's the only logic Akshita I'm trying to place over here. Okay, so who said it just now? Arushi.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that is the reason what Arushi said it, that we are using has rule. So that is why Akshita, I'm not considering that answer. And which answer are we going with? C. Clear? Because you can see over here, more practice before I get skate. Each of the best skaters has probably fallen down a lot while practicing too. Even if I will not have gone with the rule, but even with the English writing, way, then also we're supposed to go with has. Okay, question number 6. Even as the fans fight amongst themselves, Yaksh, can you read out loudly?
Even as the fans fight amongst themselves, the captain as well as the players dash the upcoming match.
Okay, are anxious, is anxious what?
Is anxious, ma'am.
Why is anxious? Why not are anxious?
I'm the captain because of the captain.
Yes, very good, Yaksh. This is what I wanted to hear. So that is why we are using this. Okay, that's the logic. Are you clear with the logic, everyone? Yes. Okay, the 7th one. Arushi Zade, if you can just read that.
Yes, ma'am. Succulents have become popular houseplants as of late. A few dash why this is the case.
Yes, please. What's your answer?
Ma'am, B.
B.
B, yes, ma'am.
B for Bombay, right? Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
I think this is pretty few details suggest. This is how we write. Okay, no need of reason. Perfect. Question number 8. The committee. Who would read? You, any one of you. No, it's okay. The committee.
The committee dashed himself from the ongoing investigations, whether he be elected or not.
Okay. Are you, somebody checked it from behind all the things which we have done? Should I just see once? Analysis, good to do analysis. I didn't see it all. No, let's just finish it and then we'll see. 8th one. Let's just finish it. Which one? The committee has insisted that he just gave us a. Yeah. This is, I think this is pretty clear. No logic required. The committee, obviously it's committee, and we have done about the, did we discuss about this collective or something? Collective. We discussed this strategy that with collective, what are we using? Arushi, what are we using with collective?
Ma'am, singular.
Singular. Good. Okay, that's the logic. Now just cross check it once. If we are in match with the answers which are given at the back. If we are not, then we can see the logic, why we did otherwise. I don't see guidance, see once, and what did we discuss that? Maybe they will parade. Just on the day. Maybe they is a show. Or make sure the shape is still not in place. Or playing allows. Allow or playing. Guys, just revisit question number 4. There is a doubt with question number 4. The subject of it's makes sense to be good. This one. And what is what did we discuss C at that time? Yes. Shape skill trumpets, trumpet players, lips allows for playing one. I think because they are talking about the lips over here, they're focusing on this. That's the logic they have placed. But I think when we discussed, we did not identify and we considered the first part. Okay, and I think the answer was around the second part. Yaksh and everyone, Akshita, Arushi, everyone just go through this 4th question. I think we did not identify the subject and verb while discussing. Okay, so let's just discuss the subject and verb over here. Which one do you think is subject? And accordingly, you have to go with the, singular or the plural. So let's just see this once again. Problem is that thing is not coming out clear in question number 4. The answer automatically changes the considering the part we have. I mean the subject, it's changing. Wide range of known tones as given without muscle strain. Nouns. Let me read some more strategies. Okay, I'll come back with this. I don't want to comment right now on question number 4. Okay, just give me some time. Okay, let me just look into all the strategies. Maybe I missed out some strategy. 8 is simple. What happened with 8? That's the right answer, D. The committee has insisted that he rescue himself because it's collective. We discussed the strategy of collective. That's why. This is simple. 4th, I'll just revisit. Okay, I'm not confirming the answer for question number 4. Let me read out some more strategies. Maybe I missed out something and then I get back. Okay, because I think there is some identification missing over here. Yes, I'll find out the identification maybe another 10 minutes when you are doing the worksheet. Let me read some more. Okay, and okay, so we go with the worksheet. I think this much is clear, everyone. Any doubt in here? Otherwise, in strategies and all, Akshita, Arushi, both the Arushis, Yaksh, and Tanush, Samruddhi, Rishikesh. Rishikesh, are you clear with everything? Samruddhi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I'll do is I am just what you need to do is I will display it for you people, the worksheet. You need to do it in your notebook and then we shall discuss it further. And for them, I'm giving these sheets. Okay, so you can just do your answer in the sheet itself. You're not supposed to do it. You know. Okay. And keep these sheets because these questions are from previous papers. So don't lose it. So it'll be a good practice for you. That time is really long. I think you gave answers. Others. Here's the for you people. I will share. Okay, can you all see that? Exercise 1. Fill in the right singular and plural forms for each of the following verbs. And it's all time bound. So you have maximum 3 minutes to do this. Samruddhi, Tanush, are you all clear? Quickly start. Your time starts now. Don't take much time. It's very simple one first. I'm so sorry. Yes, please. Okay, I am just giving you a hint. What we need to do in exercise 1. In present tense, it's written he and they. Can you all see he and they? So when I say to be, so for to be, we say, what do we say? He is. And when I say to go, he goes. To have what? He has. Very good. To win what? He wins. Right? To kiss means he kisses. Clear? So this is what we are doing. So now you can do it. I think it's now simple. Tanush, Samriddhi, are you done with this? The first exercise?
Yes, ma'am.
Finish with exercise 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You guys can start with second exercise. Over here, you are supposed to choose the correct verb. You can just change it in file and files. Till here, everyone is done. Samruddhi, Madhav, Tanush. Guys, you need to tell me. I won't understand otherwise.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Oh, so tell me, then I'll change. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Is everyone okay if I scroll down? Samruddhi, Madhav?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Can I scroll down?
Yes, ma'am. Done. Done, ma'am.
I'm considering this yes for everyone. Huh? Somebody has not completed, tell me now.
Done, ma'am. Ma'am, done.
Can you show the 46th one? Done now.
Okay, good. So I am showing you exercise 3 now. And once again, I guess it's what do you need to do? Are you clear with this? Same thing, you just have to identify, okay? Accident. Yeah. Sorry.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, once again, Madhav, somebody, and everyone, please tell me where. I mean, are you done with the first two paragraphs? Or first
Yes,
three?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. The first two paragraphs.
First two, no? Okay, so I, in addition, I'll start. This makes sense. Covers everything. Once you guys are done, then we shall discuss. We'll wait for you guys.
Ma'am, done.
Okay. Online students, you all need to tell me if you're done. So you, one by one, you can tell me. Or if somebody is not done, you can just tell me. Still doing.
Ma'am, I'm still doing.
Okay. So I'll wait for you. Marks you also. Okay, first question is for 20 marks. Okay, so you have to give marks to yourself. Online students, I'll show the answer scheme once everyone is done. And so I'm just telling you how you have to give marks to yourself. First question, the box is one mark for each question. And then otherwise, question exercise 2 is also 1 mark for each question. So I need to know your marks, and please be honest because I can't check anything. But I'll discuss the doubts. If you're confused with something, I'll take up that question. Okay. Rest I can just show you. It's the same practice, what we just discussed. So I'll wait for that girl, somebody who said it was still doing. Is everyone done? Can I show the answers to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you can see exercise 1. For each word, 1 mark. Okay, please check your answers quickly and give yourself marks. Please be honest with me. If you want me to repeat something, I can do that. Okay. In my bag. Okay, question number 1 done for everyone online.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys don't tell me who asked. Okay, see question number 2. Scrolling up, let me know if you want me to stop.
So 28 question.
I know, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry. Okay, scrolling up. Are you okay till here? 10, everyone? Madhav, Yaksh.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you can see this 11 to 20 then. Okay, scrolling up. Here till you're done, everyone. 17, 18, 19, 20. Anyone? Do I need to stop? Arushi, Abhishita, Samruddhi, till you're done, 20.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am, I have a doubt regarding the 20th question.
My dear, just mark your doubt and I'll take up with the class. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Let's just finish the checking. 21 to 30.
What is it? Third. Oh, because they're not talking about tens, we're talking about this is what our job is like. I was very you get a grade. Base.
Arav, done to 31. Arushi?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Scrolling down. You can check from 32 to 42.
Ma'am, I missed the 29th one. Can you just show that?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Can I scroll down? 40 is done.
Yes, ma'am.
See from 41 to 47.
Done, ma'am.
I'm showing you exercise 3. So over here, the answers go in the format of subject verb. Okay, so you can understand the subject and the verb. So that's your job, is to find.
the 11th. I'm the 11th, which follows.
Ma'am, done.
So that's your last part. And what you need to do is you have to on index of your notebook, just write the topic, subject, verb, agreement and your marks. Okay, that is out of what and what you mark, what marks you scored. What I'll do is that right now at present after one class you are at this stage. Okay, and then after few classes we need to check where are we. Have we improved? Because I'll give you some more worksheets to do it at home. Okay, so that's how we can analyze that where exactly we need improvement. Okay, so these were your answers. And now for exercise 1, is there anyone who has a doubt with exercise 1? If you want any discussion, anyone, Madhav, Akshita, anyone from here? Exercise 1. No doubt. Okay, coming to exercise 2. Anyone with 1 to 10? Between 1 to 10, any question? Only 1 to 10. No? Samriddhi, no? Okay. 10 to 20. Anyone? Any doubt? 10 to 20. No? Okay. 21 to 30. Which question?
26.
21, no doubt? You said 21.
26.
26. Coming to question, you have doubt before that? 26? 26? 28. Wait. 26th question first we'll discuss. We found out that his mother, as well as his friends, was covering for Mike's crime. So what's the doubt?
Should be there.
As well as his mother, as well as his friends. Did you hear her what she said? Arushi, what's the logic? Why are we using was? Why not were? Arushi Goswami.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what's the logic? Why was? Why not were?
I'm the first question, right?
Question number 26, dear.
26.
Anyone? Yeah, Arushi, I'm waiting. What's the logic? Guys, simple. His mother as well as his friends. Why?
His mother is the subject in the sentence.
Exactly. Arushi nailed it. Arushi said it very clearly that his mother is the subject. When mother is your singular, so you have to use the singular. Clear? Does it make sense? Yeah. Question number 26 to 30. Any doubt? 25th. 25th, the extent. Extent is the subject. So it automatically becomes amazes me. Okay. Yeah. Which question? 28. 28, the pigs. Pigs, P-I-G-S. So it's pigs is your. That's my typing error. I think I didn't come to you. It's pigs. Okay, P-I-G-S. Okay, it was not pig, it's pigs, P-I-G-S. That's that typing error. Okay. Anyone, any question from 30 to 40? Any doubt from 30 to 40? No doubt? 40 to 47. Any doubt? 46. 46. The dinner. Sorry. The diner near the dorms, which house the student serves breakfast all day. The diner near the dorms, which house the students. No, it cannot be houses because it's a diner near the dorms. It's near the dorm. It's not and. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Exercise 3, question number 1 to 10. Any doubt? Everyone clear with 1 to 10? Any doubt from in? Yes, please. Question number 3, variety. And with variety, you use is. Okay, it's not varieties, it's variety. Question number 10 to 15, any doubt? No? Okay, so we have discussed the worksheet and I would want you to write the marks and I'll take the marks from you. I'll note down in my file. I've not brought my file today in the next class. Okay, that what's your marks and so keep the worksheets safely. Okay, we need it at the end of after we complete the sessions. Thank you. Let me know if you have any doubt or you want any repetition for anything, so I can take up 10 minutes extra in the next class. Okay. Thank you. See you guys. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.